Well, hello to ya. Oh, I know it's been a while, but let me ask you a question. Did the shorts cover? No. Hold on, I gotta do it. What are we talking about? So, I want to play this video for you guys real quick because uh, it seems that the shills think that we don't know what we're talking about. We're pumpers, and we're just this and that and XYZ, and they're just name calling, and that's all they could do with their digital terrorism. Meanwhile, the real apes, we're watching other things, like what the Fed is doing. So enter into my world because I just saw this video by the rebel capitalists, and I wanted to play this for you because it's interesting what he found. And I want to play it real quick and then it'll all make sense. Let's go.
This is a press release from August where the Fed, and this is the title of the press release. I'm reading it. I'm not making this up. The Federal Reserve and the U.S. Treasury did not intervene in FX markets. Like, what? Where? No one's accusing you of doing this, Fed. Why are you coming out with a press release saying that you didn't do something? That is incredibly suspicious. Think about that. When's the last time you went to your spouse and said, "Oh, no, I didn't lie to you the other day," when they didn't even bring up the topic? Your spouse didn't even bring it up. It's not even a part of the conversation. And you just throw that out there. Just FYI, I didn't lie to you a couple months ago. What? Why did you even say that? There's only one reason you would say that. It's because you were guilty of something.
And with that being said, there it is. Now, obviously the Fed is guilty of something, right? Or the Federal Reserve, Bank of New York. What are you guys doing? I don't know. Blowing the bag. Ooh, hello. Oh, people, look how low that done got. Look how low that has gotten. And you know me. I tagged our good friend, Mr. Joe Colonel Popcorn, whatever you want to call himself, Joe Squawk. The same guy that's all up underneath my thread on Twitter talking big and bad like he knows what he's talking about. Or he's in defense mode defending his homies. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we're just watching him like, sure, buddy. Go right ahead. Go right ahead and do what you got to do. Meanwhile, I'm just laughing because when it gets under $1 trillion, it's already at 1.265. Now, mind you, they could surprise us tomorrow. They could come back and say, we need more money to make it seem like we got it. Well, prove me wrong. Because as far as I can tell, y'all just going to keep digging in the bag and keep digging lower and lower. Now, notice I haven't mentioned not one word of AMC. But those influencers that's dropping videos every day, but calling us influencers because you're positive about AMC. Well, you can find the nearest cliff and try to fly if you like. How about that? But I want to give a shout out to my buddy Retail Stock Retail, Retail Stock Retail, Retail Stock Retail. I like saying it like that. It's funny. But basically, he understands. Look what he tweets. Back on my brother's birthday. He says, when the bank mess is settled, just a guess why because banks used government funding to short. Simple. Tinfoil warning, but you probably can't move me from this corner. Especially when I said it would happen a long time ago. That's right, people. Many of the real apes that have done due diligence were not crying about the CEO like the Ponzi schemers that you're probably witnessing. You're probably seeing idiots that get on YouTube, probably saying popcorn, calling him popcorn, probably saying all that type of stuff. You're probably seeing all that crazy shit. And you're probably like, damn, bro, I need some positive AMC people because, like, I don't know what else is, like, I don't see it. Like, it's not on YouTube. Why you stop, bro? Like, I didn't stop. I just, like, I was moving. You see, I have an office space now, like, you know, my own little private office space here. I wanted to, like, change up the scenery. Yeah. So these clowns, they're gonna keep robbing the Fed. Meanwhile, we got two global stars in one quarter coming for AMC. So yes, I'm still positive about AMC. Now, many of you that are out there, like, how come every other AMC person isn't mentioning this? Well, you probably should wonder if they're even a true AMCer, that understands what's happening right now, knowing that money is being spent to keep manipulating the market, to keep shorting stocks. Okay? You probably need to wonder that. Now, also, here's some cool news. The FBI basically is like, look, we finna figure out what the fuck going on. We about to figure out what's going on from Wall Street to Main Street. And, yeah, some of you that's out there that's dropping videos, bashing the CEO, trust, they already know about y'all. Oh, but you've been pumping. You grifters will be investigated. Yeah. So to the Mr. Kush, the Etans, the Cohodas, aka Wolves, that get on here talking shit, Oh yeah, and this guy, Mr. Holland, who's currently tweeting at me right now, he's trying to figure out what I know. Boy, none of you need to know what I know. And what I know, let's just say it's going to be a surprise. Kind of like Total Recall. If you remember that movie. Anybody remember that movie? Get ready for a surprise. Ghostface. Anyways, some of you that are out there were repeating the same idiotic things that these people were tweeting. And some of these individuals, I don't know, they tend to do other things, not just tweet about the CEO, but they also make threats. And that day will come when they will face judgment. So, with that being said, I voted for AMC to keep winning. I sure did. If you follow me on Twitter, I voted for AMC to keep winning. Now, some of the shills in the box are going to say, but Adam Aaron dilutes. Adam Aaron, blah, 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 blah. See, that's what they're going to do until they run out of money. Keep in mind of this. When you see the comments, when you see people saying, but you are just a C, when you see all of that bullshit underneath tweets, you see the hatred towards Adam Aaron all the time. It's still been 2 years, and yet Investor Place wants to tell people to stay away from these meme stocks. We're not staying away from them. Well, for starters, we know you're manipulating them, okay? We see that the Fed is making up shit, coming out like, look, we didn't help them in any markets. Meanwhile, that bankroll getting lower and lower. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've been watching y'all since we've got in this, by the way. Just FYI. Just something for y'all to see. Okay? I'm talking about the people that spend money. I ain't talking about the boys that do their job on the other end. Just the boys that's out here spending the money. The higher ups. You know what I'm saying? So we just watching y'all. And we're just like, I mean, you want us to pay back student loan debt for a reason right now because you're losing money. Losing money. Who are these counterparties that keep getting money? Why won't you list those counterparties that accepted the money? Won't you, I mean, come on. Why don't you talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? Fine. You don't have to do that. That is okay. But just know, everyone's looking at you like, what the f are you doing? Why are you coming out with these articles? Who are you? Why are you? I have a good time laughing at these clowns because, you know, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. See, people, we're still familiar with the APE equity units. We know that they're still outside. You can see for yourself right now. Look at that good old DD that you can see for yourself. Stuff that you could visually, bring back to the community and see for yourself, by the way. Just FYI. Just saying. Right? Now, for those that's in the German markets and the Mexico markets or whatever, you wondering why shit still ain't go your way? Here's why. Market makers are afraid to close this out for some reason. But the SEC, they don't even want to look this way. I mean, come on. It's obvious, right? Because Hester Pierce literally will tweet and say, I didn't think that we would charge someone with $10 million for committing a crime, but we did it anyways. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you didn't want to do your job. Hester Pierce, must suck to be you. But since you don't want to do your job and you're publicly telling everybody on social media that you don't want to do your job, I don't think I would recommend you to be like the head of the SEC. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I would love Jon Stewart to be head of SEC because Gary Gensler, he don't want to do his job either, And it is what it is, with his connections to Goldman and all that good stuff. But, neither here or there. Everybody knows the truth. We're just waiting on this thing to fall. Everything is out in the open. Why not talk about it? Oh, but Phil, I hate you, Phil. Phil, who is this kid, Phil? Why is this kid, Phil? And why is he talking like this? Why am I talking like this? Well, because, somebody got to tell you the truth dead to your face. Somebody got to be, honest about things instead of paying media analysts like Joe Kernan or whatever his name is. Somebody got to tell you the truth dead to your face. They're not going to tell you on the media or TV. You might as well come to YouTube and hear it flat out, bro. I'm just saying. But neither here or there. I do want to play this last video because Adam Aaron, is a genius. And you see how he's talking to Jim Cramer? And he's basically letting Jim Cramer know.
You can't sell shares that you don't have.
Fair enough.
You can apparently in life you can short shares that you don't have, but you can't sell shares. Or I can't sell shares. You can't sell shares that you don't have.
Fair enough.
You can apparently in life you can short shares that you don't have, but you can't sell shares. Or I can't sell shares.
People. Come on. They really hate this guy. You know why? Because he speaks the truth. He tells the truth. That's what it is. And now we got two global stars in Taylor Swift and Beyonce. That's going to definitely explode. Okay? But it's Adam Aaron in my shares. See, the problem with you clowns on YouTube that get on here crying about shares is in your mind because your greed has gotten you to where you lack due diligence. You don't understand that they were going to bankrupt the entire AMC company if we voted no. You need to hear that. And I say it loud and proud. You need to hear that. And on top of that, Be thankful that you have any shares left. Why? Because the reverse stock split not only saved your amount of shares, but it also saved AMC and allowed AMC to become profitable. So, if you don't understand that, and you're still talking bad about the CEO because you're not rich overnight, maybe you need to take a fucking step back from the computer, the telephone, social media, and everything else, and let everyone else enjoy the Moaz. Okay? Now, that's just a message for some of you who are hard of hearing and hard of understanding things. Okay? So, understand this. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. Matter of fact, we're watching the banks that are short on AMC have no more money. Since you don't want to close your positions, we will sit back and watch you lose. And if you don't understand that, then you need to get the fuck out the play. Simple. Now, with that being said, people, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope you're an amazing ape that's still out there fighting for a cause, fighting for this cause, for transparency, fairness. See, most of you that are out there that don't understand, I just came to make money. Well, if you came to make money, why aren't you making money right now? Why are you still broke? It begs to, I just have to ask, did you really come to make money? Or are you just an individual that have been listening to actual criminals that will be found out real soon and will be exposed real soon? Have you been listening to criminals that told you to beef with CEO? Wow. The CEO still is in business. We're going the other direction. Meanwhile, those criminals you're listening to, they don't want your company. They want that company to go bankrupt. Matter of fact, if it does, let's say if it does, and they found a super crazy way to just do it, they're going to be the ones like celebrating. I hope you understand that. And if you don't understand that, then maybe you are a shill. Maybe you are the puss-ass motherfucker I think you are. And with that being said, people, I love you all. Enjoy your day. And I did not stop doing YouTube videos. Philip, I did not stop doing YouTube videos. I'm going to investigate you. It's been 12 months, Philip. And I know that you up to something, Philip. Well, there's always a way to fuck around and find out, homie. I already told you. It's always a way. But it is what it is. And if you go where you want to meet me up at, just know that's all I'm going to say. Have a good one, people.